So we got a hot headline inflation read, actually hot core as well. If you guys don't know what happened this morning, we got a 3.4 reading on headline inflation and 3.9 on core. Just so we can all level set, last month headline was 3.1, expectations were 3.2, and again, we got 3.4. So Jonathan, inflation is going the wrong way. It's crazy high. Rates got to be exploding higher. What is going on with the market with rates?
It's funny we're talking threes because remember when we were talking about
Yeah, 9.
like um I just wanted to point that out. But also that's just how crazy the market is, guys. I mean, for everyone listening, it's like within months things can change one way or the other. But rates are have kind of stayed steady.
Yeah, I saw
they
that.
haven't they haven't moved up. They have not moved up. They got a little worse though, like, compared to, let's say, a week or 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
It got a little worse, just overall sense, but it
Sure.
hasn't necessarily gone up. And
Yeah.
yeah,
The
that
10-year is up 0.002 as of this recording at 9:21 on whatever it is, Thursday. Yeah. Not what I would have expected, right? You show me a
no,
3.4 this morning at 5:30 a.m., which I was up for. I was like, ooh, that's gonna hurt. Well, not really.
yeah. And this is kind of like what I've been telling clients too that are like gung ho about I'm gonna wait until rates fall. I'm telling them like, hey, look, what you think you know about the market and how it works is not really how it works.
Yeah.
Because in reality, especially mortgage rates, like that market is forward looking, right? So when they started talking about rate cuts at the end of last year, that was already semi priced into the mortgage market for rates.
Yeah.
So the rates you're seeing now are actually the rates including those cuts expected.
Mhm.
However, what I also told clients is like, even if the feds decide to lower rates quarter or a half or whatever, like it's going to depend on what they say is going to happen in the future, because
Yeah.
that's going to dictate where the mortgage rates are going to go, from that point forward, because it's always forward looking. So even if like the federal funds rate decreases by a quarter or a half, mortgage rates might go up just because
It
of the
could.
comments that,
Yep.
Powell or the data that comes out, right? We don't know where
Yeah,
it's going to go.
I want to remind people there were several times last year where because you and I always meet on a Thursday and the Fed day
Yeah.
is always Wednesday. So it's really fun to have these conversations. I remember several times where the Fed raised and mortgages rates went down.
Hmm.
So it goes both ways. So you're absolutely right. I do think inflation, generally speaking, is on a trend lower. The dot plot says 3 cuts. Wall Street says 6. UBS says 9. There's
Wow.
actually somebody out there I found this morning, Tracy. I forget her last name, my mistake. She's actually talking about 0 rate cuts in 2024. I thought that was a bold call. So now we have anywhere between 0 and 9 rate cuts this year, Jonathan. So have fun. Mortgage should be a lot of fun this year.
Yeah, no, but that just goes again. Nobody knows what's going to happen, right? We
Exactly.
can we can speculate as much as we want. The expectation is rates aren't going to go like up any higher like crazy, which is
Yeah.
why if you go back to our previous videos, we're like, this is the perfect time to do a 6 month MR if you were to do
Yeah.
it. But realistically speaking, how much will it decrease this year? Nobody knows.
Yeah.
It'll change as we go.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, we've seen the peak in mortgage rates this cycle. I do feel good about that at over 8. I have said before, and I'll probably say again, I hope rates stay in the 6s all year. That's my hope. I do fear that rates can continue to fall into the 5s, and that just kind of sparks demand, no supply, and we get a repeat of 2021 or 2022. I don't want to see that again.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously that market is not healthy. It's what got us kind of in this mess.
Yeah.
That it was so clients just, everyone just needs to do the homework, do the work, and find properties that are value add, you know.
There you go. Jonathan, you're amazing. I know you're helping lots of people all the time. Somebody from One Rental at a Time wanted to reach out and say, hey, can you help me? How would they do that?
Go to convoyhomeloans.com and let us know you came from more at.
All right, bud. Thanks again.
Thank you.